G'day everyone, JoeRilla again, and welcome back to the Plankcraft server. Yes, I'm back. I'm doing it. That's it. Yeah, I haven't done a little bit for a while. Been a little bit busy. As you can see, I'm standing in a... I think I just gave it away in the bottom corner there. I'm standing in a sea of torches. A lot's been going on the server, not just from me, but you would have seen the little snippet I just played you of me standing in the middle of Mattis's gold farm. Sick creation, that. Good on you, mate. But I myself have also been a bit busy. You ready? Remember that base that was surrounded in shit bananas? Ooh. So, as you can see, I've been a little bit busy. I've done a little bit of work. Just a little bit. It's not finished. Actually, it's nowhere near bloody finished. There's a lot of details still to be done. I've still got to put those lava buckets in the little ear things that's just above my head. Those little things on top of the red concrete pillars, those netherrack on top of those will be permanently on fire. But where I want to start is with these things here, me skulls. There's one on each end. There's 4. Now this inspired by Luna Park in St Kilda. If you're Australian, you should know that what that is. If you're not, just Google it, or just either which way. If you don't know it, just Google it. You'll see it. What I mean. I'm not real sure how the skull itself turned out. It looks like a cross between a skull and a tortured soul. But in my creation, I thought, well, if it's a skull, why not give it some pearly whites? And why not integrate one of my favourite redstone things into it as well, which is a piston door. I'm going to build this one with you. It's a slightly different one from the ones you've seen me do in the past. I was a little bit, a bit lazy on hiding the redstone, but I think it makes a little bit of a feature, you know, with the black glass and all that. So I'm not too perturbed by it. It's not something I'd usually do. Actually, this entire build is not something I would usually do, let's be honest. And that's the same on, well, 3 out of the 4 sides. The 4th one I haven't done yet. I'm actually going to do it with you. Because, yeah, as I say, it's a more interesting one. So it's just this last one to go. And obviously I've done it all. And it's sort of it's a tricky thing because one small mistake and the whole thing's buggered. I've still got to get used to pressing the numbers to select things in my hotbar. My mouse wheel is stuffed. So if I want to, like, see what I mean? Like, I'm scrolling. This is me scrolling up. I've been scrolling up the whole time. Slowly. Like, very slowly. Absolute pain in the ass. But, it's going to knock out some blocks. And this is backwards from what I usually do. I usually build the redstone first. So yeah, a lot of firsts for me on this server. What do I need to do? I need to tear out these ones here. Because yeah, that's the whole sort of point of those things is look like teeth. You know, just sort of integrating a bit of, you know, function into something that, well, to my mind looks okay. It sort of has like a villager nose. I was going to do round eyes, but they look too big. So I went with, and these were originally red concrete. I switched them out for the magma blocks. Thought they looked a bit, they suited the theme a bit better. Eventually I will set fire to everything that needs to be set fire to and pour lava in and do all that fun stuff. But I simply have not got to it yet. And let's be honest, I probably won't for a good 5 or 6 episodes because I'll find some other community project to distract myself and procrastinate with. This is the 3rd day I've been working on this bloody base. Absolute friggin' nightmare. Anyway, yeah, so we're just going to clear out a quick space. There's a few principles used in other things that I've created, like the slime block elevator, so the power source for that, you know, the downward sticky piston with a redstone block. So I've just noticed something. I am going to run out of sticky pistons. That is not cool. Anyway, I'll cross that hurdle when I come to it. Right, to dig some more space. These things require a lot of space underneath them. I don't exactly compact them down too good. Speaking of compacting, I had some some feed. Oh, yeah, I forgot that was there. Some feedback on my last tutorial that it needs to be more compact, and yeah, it can be more compact. Not to argue, but that was semi on purpose. Spread it out just so it can be seen. Pardon me. See what was going on in there, but the reason that's not the reason I brought it up. The reason I brought it up is because I got it, and you probably see it in the comments. And I'll put a link to his channel in the description. I think his name's Jack Miller. He's a quite literally 10 times bigger channel than me. Has offered to showcase it on his channel, compacted down a bit. So if I remember, I'll pop a link to his channel in the description, because that's a very kind gesture. I'm very thrilled at that. I mean, I know 10 times the size of what I am now isn't, in the grand scheme of things, that big, but still, someone's taken an interest and wants to show off something that I've dreamt up. That's pretty cool to me. So thank you, Jack, if you're watching. And yeah, as I say, if I remember, I'll chuck in a link. What am I doing? You got to get this spacing right here, otherwise, because of because of the ears up there that spill the lava out of them. Oh, whoops, that's a cue. If you get which side of this starts incorrect, then it's completely buggered. You got to start again. It's an absolute bloody pain. I keep saying everything's an absolute bloody pain. I'm being a whinging bugger today. I'm just must be age. I must be starting to feel the signs. And I know Rex is going to comment. Oh, I'm nearly 40. That's okay. I'm just driveling on now. What am I doing? That is not going to work. No, that's not right. Oh man, redstone, do you do it? Oops, there we go. Alright, so start your... Where's me dust at? Oh, excuse me, voice is gone completely. There we go. Get me staircase going up. And now, punch that out. That's a stair. Yep, that's cool. Oh shit, it's night time. Let's just go sleep quickly. Actually, while I'm doing this, I'll make up the extra pistons that I forgot that I didn't do. And then I'll come back to you with a bit less drivel. Alright, so we'll give it a quick test. That's just the bottom bit. Yep, we can see that going. You've seen me do that before, so nothing too out of the ordinary there. What's next is this bit. So, what do I need? I need that. That can go there, and then another one up there. Now that's all well and good. So let's just get ourselves up there. Now, this thing is dangerous. But what the... So, why is it dangerous? Remember how that ate Bruce? Well, yeah, it's been starting to eat me. Not too happy about that. I need to possibly rethink the design a bit. Now, where's me? Yep, so that block has to come out. Now, see, this is where... See, I've got this right this time, which is good. That's the hole where I'm going to be placing that lava. So, it's not the end of the world that it's a hole, because you can just slap it off. But that redstone staircase obviously needs to come directly behind it. So, you just do that, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. Nothing to worry about. Right, I'm in the middle. I need these three punched out. Those three in particular. What's next? Now, this is another thing that drove me nuts. This has to be a slab. Otherwise, it'll bud power the pistons and all sorts of funny stuff happens. I don't understand exactly what it was, but when I had this as a full block, the pistons here weren't spitting the blocks out. It wasn't retaining a one tick pulse. I don't know why. I'm sure someone will be able to shed some light on that for me. Mattis. He's on right now. Oh, that's caps lock tab. He's on right now, but I'm pretty sure he's AFK. Because I said hello and yeah, nothing. And he's not the type of bloke to ignore, so he's obviously AFKing. That's okay. Right. I've got ender pearls on me. I don't use these hardly ever. I really should use them more often. They're very handy for tight space redstone. Okay. Most people have known that for years. I've known it for years, I just haven't done it because I'm lazy. Quick test. And I forgot to put the dust in. What a dickhead. It's late. I've had enough. Oh, there's meant to be a button on this side too. Just very quickly. Have a look again. That's good, and that's good. So grab these quartz blocks, and fingers crossed, nothing bad's gonna happen. Ready? Perfect. That couldn't have gone better. I'm very pleased with that. Very good. Alright, let's quickly patch up the patch the crap up. Let's pop this glass in. I'm still infatuated by black glass. Don't know why. I don't usually do black much of anything. That's one of the criteria I had when I was buying my motorbike, actually. I didn't want it black. I ended up with red. Some of you have probably seen it. It's got black in it, but yeah. There we go. Got his this one now got his pearly whites. Do a quick lap of the base. Yep, he's got teeth. Those other two got teeth. Don't really need to do a lap. It's the same on all the sides. Ooh, is that? Yep, no, the slabs there. That's fine. Definitely something you got to check. Otherwise, you're gonna have lava all through your redstone, and that's not cool. Right now. Oh bloody hell! You can tell it's late. I'm coughing me bloody lungs out. I actually don't know what to do with this now. Now, there's no roof, obviously. I need to do a lot of minor details, hiding the sides of that stuff there. I'll do all that off camera and get rid of those placer blocks. That stuff's off camera work. I don't actually know what to do with this thing next, though. Obviously, it needs a roof. That's probably going to be one of them. But I don't know how I'm going to use the space. I know that one of them's going to be bedroom, one storage room, one, don't know, enchanting setup possibly. See, I don't really know. I was building this more for show than anything else. More for, the literal aesthetic appearance. So, whilst yes, I'm going to live in it, I don't really know how. Because I'm used to building modern houses, and even sometimes, wooden, like, sort of older style houses. But the point being, they're houses, not bases as such. So, I'm not really sure. Let us know, Help. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So that's that. I actually haven't thought this far. I didn't think this. I thought that would take longer than that. I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do next. So bear with me, and I'll try and come up with something interesting to do. Something's gone wrong with their kangaroo. Oh no, there he goes. I can't believe this thing's still here. That's awesome. Oh dear me. Good on you, Mattis. I am really liking how that's starting to look. I haven't done all those flames yet, but yeah, that's just a couple of them there. I really like that. You'll probably see this big phallic looking thing here. I wouldn't say phallic, but I just wanted to say something dick related. This is going to be like a little spire thing, like a little tower, and it's going to be mostly glass, black glass, of course. So we're going to try and tie it into the roof, which is actually what I'm going to possibly do, just like build, update, and show it off as I go for the rest of the episode, because it's now the following day from yesterday. I'm the only one on, and I tried doing a couple of interesting things, and honestly they weren't that interesting. I was just babbling, and it was just shit. You wouldn't have wanted to watch it. So I'll just quickly explain what I'm going to go for here. So there's going to be like a very mellow slabbed roof that you're probably not even going to really be able to see too well. But that's alright, I don't really care too much about that. What I'm going for with this though, and if I A, remember, and B, if I figure out how, I'm pretty sure I know how to do it. I'll put it up on the screen. If you are old enough to remember The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, when was it released? 1998 or 9, something like that. Voted as one of the greatest games of all time. So if you're into your slightly older games, you should know it. I digress. What I'm going for now, if you played through the game, you'll know that you started as a kid, you become an adult, you go back to being a kid for a bit, and then you go back to being an adult. You finish the game as an adult, but you can go back between the two at will. Once you get to a certain stage of the game. Now, when you first take the Master Sword out of the pedestal in the Temple of Time, you become an adult, you go through all the cutscenes, and then you walk out of the Temple of Time, and then you see Death Mountain in the background, and you see a massive ring of fire around the top of the mountain. I don't yet know how I'm going to do it, but that's what I'm going for. As I said, I'll flash a picture up on the screen. I'm pretty sure I know how to do it, but I haven't actually tried it yet, so don't hold me to it. If you don't see the picture, then I couldn't figure out how to do it, and it'd probably be something really easy, and I'll facepalm about it later. But either which way, that's what I'm going for. There's a bit of a mishmash of things going on here, but yeah, that's it. As I say, I probably won't get to that ring of fire this episode. I might, I don't know. But if I don't, I'm definitely open to suggestions on how I'm going to do it, because I want it to look as impressive as that looked when you first see that massive red ring going around the top of that mountain. Now, my first thoughts is glass with lava, but it doesn't really suit. And obviously you'll see the glass, and it's hard to get that shape, because it's sort of, well, you'll see the picture. If not, just Google it. It's sort of hard to get that effect using just blocks like that. I could just do netherrack and light it on fire, but that's kind of pointless because you see the fire from the top. Red concrete, nah, no. And yeah, so I'm really sort of stuck for ideas on that. But yeah, as I say, if I don't get to it this episode, definitely put in the comments down below some suggestions, because it'd be really cool to be able to see that big flaming ring around there. But anyway, I'm going to continue with my roofing, because that's not going to be very interesting. That's going to be just me putting slabs in place in a repetitive fashion. And let's see if this works. First go, very good. Whilst I'm up here, I may as well show you. I'm sort of just walling these in. And you'll see I'm using red nether brick columns. I may do borders. I'm not real sure yet. I'm not 100% sold on having this solid floor either. I probably will change these out. I did just do this layer just as a placeholder, worst case. This is obviously hiding that redstone, but this, I'll go over here so you can see the comparison. Where that is behind this. Now, because if I just did a flat wall there, this against a wall, I think would look kind of ridiculous. So that's why I've done it like that. And also, you'll see the red nether brick through the fence, and I think we need to add a little bit of something from the outside. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to continue what I was doing, which is that and some of the roof. And once I have come to something that's worthwhile recording, I'll see you then. It's just occurred to me that, excuse me, oh man, it has just occurred to me that I haven't really shown this from all the angles, so, it's only really been over there because that's what's close and convenient, but we'll just have a quick run around the outside here. You can probably see it, but just off the roof there, there's little diagonal bits going up to the sort of about a quarter of the way up that spire there. Hang on, am I sprinting? What's going on? Oh yeah, our voice is buggered up again. Oh, it's constantly buggered. Anyway, you can probably see it the best from here because I can go the furthest back. But you can see these bits here. They're little diagonal bits. Now, what the rough plan is, I won't be able to do. I'm not going to do it this episode because I don't need to gather the glass and the dyes. And red dye's not a problem. It's the black that's going to be a pain because I don't have any squid ink, and I need shitloads of it. I think in these gaps there, I might go for, if not red glass, it will be something red. But yeah, the top bit's definitely going to be black glass. I'll just check the episode length. I'm running a little low on time, so what I'm going to do now is just to sort of get even more of the aesthetics in order, is I'm going to go grab some more lava buckets, and we'll put the lava in these little ear things and have that little piece going. Give us a minute. I'm going to go over to my lava spot over there under that desert temple and gather up some lava. It won't be long. Alright, so I've done a quick lap of the joint, making sure that there's no places where lava's going to spill to where it's not meant to be. So let's drop the first one. Let's quickly just get this on the hotbar while it's happening. Whoops, what happened there? That looks good. Let me just make sure this still works. Nothing's broken. Yeah. I knew it was going to be fine, but you know, I don't usually build with lava on purpose. So, you know, as I said, this build is a lot of firsts for... Oh, yeah, mongrel. There's probably like a hotkey or something for that, isn't there? We'll just quickly go around and do all of them. And I've only got 6 lava buckets on me. I've got 4 more kicking around. Right. Plop it in there. I can't wait to take a step back and see how this looks. I'm just wondering, actually, should I remove that black glass? I'm starting to think I should. I was thinking about it the other night. Pardon me. I feel as though it's taking away from like the intensity of the lava. I mean, that just could be me. I don't know. But yeah, as I say, leave us your opinion. I'm always after, you know, positive feedback or constructive criticism. You know, don't be a dickhead. Oi, open, I says. Oh god, it's the wrong one anyway. 2 more of these. Alright, and 1 there. Hopefully Bruce or anyone else doesn't catch themselves on fire. I single Bruce out because of what happened at the smeltery. Sorry, mate. Everyone knows now. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let's do a quick lap. Yep, that's looking nice. Actually, I'm being paranoid now. I know it's fine, but you know, sometimes you know something's fine, but you want to check it anyway, because you just feel as though, what if, you know, you just want that certainty. That's what I'm experiencing right now. Even though I know that those things are going to work fine, and all that frustration wasn't for nothing. Yep, still got me chomping pearly whites. That's, oh, I'm so happy with that. That looks awesome. Now let's go back here. Don't know what I'm going to do for the episode screenshot. Oh wait, I've already done that. Never mind, just bumbling to myself. There we go. This is nearly done on the exterior. But anyway, that's about all the time I've got for now. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. You know, your support is always welcomed and appreciated. You know, if you want to show your support, please do click all the nice buttons down below. So, you know, the one that says, you know, gives a nice thumbs up. Yeah, that one. And maybe the big red button too. That'd be nice. That'd be really cool. Cheers. Oh, look at that for a bum stare. Have a good one. See you next time.